Hello, everybody, and welcome to this fine Thursday. Today I thought I'd switch things up a bit. I've been creating a list of things that I've learned about Paris since living here for the past several weeks, and while the list itself isn't very extensive, there's a fun little thing we're gonna do at the end of it, so stay tuned. But the first thing that I want to talk about are dogs. Parisians in general do a really good job at training their dogs. I guess it's hard to walk your dogs around on the streets and whatnot, especially if you're like pulling on the leash and the dog is tugging you and trying to sniff and jump on everybody. Here, I want to say like a good majority, like about 75% of the dogs that I've seen walking around with their owners don't walk with a leash. They literally just walk beside the owner and they don't sniff anybody, they don't lick, they don't bark, they don't jump, nothing. They literally just walk side by side with the owner, periodically looking up at them to make sure that they are in line with them. 2. You know how crosswalks have the lights like go, don't go? That's not a thing here. People don't like to abide by that rule. Instead, they just they literally, I want to say like 50% of the time, they don't even look like when they start crossing. Like they can be on their phone, they could be like, I don't know, talking to a friend or just like minding their own business, going straight, and they'll literally just start walking into a crosswalk without looking both sides, without a care in the world. Because I feel like there's this mutual silent agreement between the drivers and the pedestrians that we've all been in this same boat, so if we're walking, just kind of slow down and then let me pass, and that's the end of that. Because cars and motorcycles, they don't honk that often, because like I've seen numerous times people walking when they shouldn't be walking, and there's literally like a car heading the pedestrian's way, and the funny thing is they don't even speed up, they just kind of chill there, whatever, keep walking, minding their own business. So I mean, is there a less likely chance of getting hit? I guess, I don't know. It's very interesting. It's so funny because you can also tell who the tourists are and who isn't a tourist, because like people like me, we wait until the light turns green, versus a Parisian will just go on ahead, do their thing. Number 3, in France, people read a lot. Like, you know how usually if you're like on public transportation or like at a cafe or something like that, we're usually typically scrolling on our phones, right? Or like calling on the phone or like talking to a friend. And here, like everywhere that I look, people's noses are in their books. Like literally we could be in a really packed subway. Like just a couple of days ago, I was walking into a subway. It was like really tight in there, and then one more person came in, the door's shut, he pulls out his book and just starts casually reading, like as if it's not a hassle at all to do. And like I personally get motion sickness, so while I would love to be able to just casually open up a book wherever I am and read, I don't think that that's something that I'll be able to do. But yeah, I think that's a wonderful thing. It's great. I wish more people read, but there's also like, in order to cater to everybody's reading or extensive reading, there are so many bookstores around. Libraries, not as much. They're actually kind of exclusive almost. I guess that's just hard for me as a foreigner to get in, but otherwise, like so many bookstores. Like, and the thing is, they're not even all French. Like there are so many around that are like English bookstores, or there's bookstores in so many other languages too. So I like that. It's really cool. Number 4, though, on the downside of things, people in France, especially Parisians, smoke a lot. Like they're like chain smoking at this point, especially like so many times I've gone to a cafe and they're just like, they have one bite of their meal and then a cigarette and then another bite and another cigarette. It's like And the thing is, I feel like everyone's pressured to do it because it's just such a big part of their culture and a big part of how people like enjoy their time off, right? Like whenever they're with friends, let's have a smoke, let's whatever. So I feel like as soon as like any kid goes to school, that's it, like they're a smoker. I feel like the pressure is unreal to smoke. I see so many young kids doing it and nobody even bats an eye because I guess everybody was like that in their youth too. So that sucks, and I don't know what could be done to change it because I just think it plays such a big role in their society today. So what can you do? Number 5, people are naturally really, really fit from all of the billions of stairs that they have to take. Like for me, I have to walk up 5 flights of stairs to go up to my apartment. In the subway as well, there aren't many escalators. Like there are a lot of stairs that we have to take. And plus, like, since Paris, like, you can take public transportation, but you can also walk around many places. So I feel like because there's that culture of walking around a lot and having to take stairs a lot, people don't even have to go to the gym at this point. Like, you just get your natural workout climbing up and down the stairs a couple of times. I'd like to think that, at least, okay? Because I haven't worked out like at all this whole month, so I'm just trying to keep in mind, oh, I'm taking stairs, I'm walking around, I'm getting the exercise that I need. So the last thing I want to point out is something I can't really notice. I just know that it's a stereotype, and I feel like I understand why the stereotype exists, even though I can't confirm it. French people, Parisians, I don't know, I'm gonna put them all under one cap, are notorious for being hairier than like other cultures. And while, like, I mean, the weather's been not too hot, so like I don't see many like legs or armpits or arms or whatever, so I can't confirm nor deny the statement, but I can understand why it could be true, because for instance, personally, we have a really small shower, and we also don't really have a place to like put your leg up or something. Like, I have to bend all the way over if I want to shave my legs, which has resulted in me not shaving as much as I used to, because it's just such a hassle. It's so difficult. Like, I think I mentally prepare myself for a couple of days leading up to when I want to shave, because it's just so annoying to do so. So if the majority of Parisian apartments are as small as ours and have showers as small as ours, I can totally understand why people would like to let their hair grow. So no judgment there. And on that note, I wanted to finish off with the fact that France, Paris in particular, has really good like pastries and whatnot, especially, you know, croissants, pain au chocolat. I would consider myself a little bit of a connoisseur, since I've tried croissants from a couple of different places. But today I want to take you guys to the number one croissant place. I guess like they made the number one croissants in 2018. They got like first prize in Paris. So I want to go give it a try and see if they really live up to their name. So I'll take you guys along with me. Let's go.